Hey guys, we're going to go over dot plots one more time. I know that we have gone over them, but this is actually one of the more difficult graphs for us to read just because I think there's just so many numbers. So the key is to make sure that we really look at the labels on the graph. So a dot plot is a graphical display of data using dots. Sometimes you'll see X's. Sometimes they'll call these line graphs because there will just be like little, looks like tally marks. But this actually here is a dot plot because there are dots on the graph. So this one is about how many people or how long it took certain people to eat breakfast. So a survey of how long does it take you to eat your breakfast has these results. So we have the minutes that it took right here and the people. So how many people took 0 minutes? 6 people took 0 minutes. What can we conclude from that? Because I think it's going to take you more than 0 minutes to eat breakfast. What do y'all think? I think that maybe there's 6 people who didn't even eat breakfast. They're saying it took me 0 minutes because I didn't even eat breakfast. And then there's 2 people who took 1 minute, 3 people who took 2 minutes, 5 people who took 3 minutes, and so on. So whenever we take this data and we put it into a dot plot, this is what it looks like. So we have these 6 people right here who took 0 minutes. And then we have 2 people who took 1 minute, 3 people who took 2 minutes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people who took 3 minutes. So let me ask you some questions that you can answer looking at this dot plot. The first one I'm going to ask is how many or people, I'm going to say students, but it doesn't say students, it just says that they surveyed people. So how many people took 11 minutes to eat their breakfast? I'm going to pause the video and we're going to talk about it. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So there are 4 people that took 11 minutes. I think the biggest mistake that a lot of us make is we just get our numbers confused. So that's why it's really important to look down here. These numbers down here are the minutes to eat breakfast. So this is 10 minutes, 11 minutes, 12 minutes. And then the dots, what do they represent? Can somebody tell me? What do the dots represent? Good. The dots represent the people that they surveyed. So if I count up all of these dots right here, that is the amount of people that they surveyed. Okay, so there's 4 people that took 11 minutes. Here's another question that might be a little bit more difficult. When it asks how many people took 5 minutes or less, I have to know not just how many people took 5 minutes, but I have to count everybody under 5 minutes. So what is under 5 minutes? I'd have to include the 0 minutes, the 1 minute, the 2 minute, the 3 minute, the 4 minute, and the 5 minute, right? So that means that I have to count all of this. The easiest way that I would do that if I have a piece of paper is I would circle all of these right here and then I would count. So let's go ahead and do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So there's 23 people who took 5 minutes or less to eat their breakfast. Now, if I have a question, it's all about how the question is worded. If I have a question that says, how many took more than 8 minutes? I'm not going to include the 8 because I want to know how many took more than 8 minutes. So that means I have to count the 9, the 10, the 11, and the 12. So I just noticed this tool right here. I'm going to go and I'm going to circle all of this right here. More than 8. That would be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 15 people took more than 8. We have to really pay attention to the wording. So if you have any questions about dot plots, please let me know. And that is all for today.